Hey everybody, I'd like to welcome you to the Executive Keto Chef Show. This is Gary Trahey. I'm your Executive Keto Chef today. And guess what? We're not cooking. I just got finished up at the gym and I'm kind of just hanging out and just enjoying the sun, and I got to let my cat out and I'm just enjoying the sun because it's really a beautiful day here in California. It's a little bit busy out on the street, but it's still a beautiful day. Had a great workout today, and just wanted to just kind of have a little chat. I was talking to some people, and they were like, Gary, who the hell are you? And you come on here and you started doing these shows, and you haven't really talked about who you are or anything. And kind of what you want to do with this. So I figured that today might as well be a great day to be able to do that kind of stuff. So I hope everyone's having a good weekend, and I know everybody's pretty busy and with the Easter holiday and stuff like that, and which is fine. I hope you're cooking a lot of good stuff. But I just want to give you a little bit of a background on me. And if anybody has any questions, you're more than welcome to ask me or whatever you want. But I guess for me, I'm going to try to do this as quickly as I can to go through this. I'm not from California. I'm originally from. I was born in Connecticut. I'm from right from the center of a place called Meriden, Connecticut. It used to be the silver capital of the world at one time. They had international silver. It was a very great town at one time, and I take a lot of pride in the history of my hometown, and it's just wonderful. I had my first cooking experiences there at a place called No Place Like Sam's. I went up through the ranks up on East Main Street, and then I went over to the Yale Inn for probably about 4 years, and I worked there on East Main Street. Right at on East Main Street in 66 and 91, and I don't think those are the names of the highways anymore. But that's where I kind of started off. And then when I was and I went to Overlake Flat High School, graduated in 1983, and then from there I went to the Culinary Institute of America in New York. It was an interesting story on getting in there. My father actually knew a chef who was best friends with the president of the school. So I really didn't even fill out an application to go to college. I just mailed and contacted the president, gave him his buddy's card, and he said, "When do you want to start?" So I was really fortunate, considering there had a 2-year waiting list, and I was a junior in high school, and I already had entrance into college, especially in the Culinary Institute back then, anytime I wanted. So that was kind of interesting. So I went there, then came back, and I didn't want to be a chef. I discovered when I was in chef school I didn't want to be a chef. I wanted to serve people, and I wanted to do whatever I could I wanted to learn how to be a GM of a hotel. I thought it was going to be a little bit more interesting, a little bit more technical, and I started pursuing after that. Went to work at a place called the Treadway Inn in Cromwell, Connecticut. Amazing property back in the early '80s. It was a diamond, and I went in there, and I went in as a hotel maitre d', and learned that and all the different things. The hotel business has been very, very kind to me over the years. From there, moved up to Maine, opened a restaurant. That failed. Worked in insurance. You name it, I've done it. And food has always been the one thing that's always brought me back to my center point. I've absolutely always loved food. Always loved it. It's just kind of interesting. To me, food has so much passion. Food has life. I think that's why I think food has been my first love. I remember when I was a little kid, my mom was an amazing cook. She still is. Mom is fantastic. And so when she would do the, you come home and Mom would have, just amazing meals every single night. She had amazing meals, and I absolutely loved them. they're fantastic. And such a good cook. And she really, that was probably about one of the, I think that the happiest moments of my childhood was being at my mother's side watching her cook. She could cook anything. She did. My mom is English. She's not from England, but she's English. She's a true full-blooded American. And then my birth father was Arabic, and so he was from Syria. But that's all I'll say about him. He doesn't really deserve to say any more than that. But my mom, she was amazing. She was an amazing cook. She loved to cook. Her mom was a good cook too, and I was always at my mom's apron strings. My mom was my first cooking teacher. I mean, she taught me so much about food. She taught me about flavor. She taught me how to taste. She taught me how to put things together. She taught me how not to measure. Thanks, Mom. You know, she taught me so many things. She taught me how to be very particular about food. I remember one time when my mom was making roast beef with Yorkshire puddings, mashed potatoes, the full English meal of that. And so when she was doing that, and I usually like my roast beef done with roasted onions, a roasted onion gravy. And I remember she said to me, I was probably about 6, 7 years old. She says, "I don't have any onions." She goes, I forgot to buy them at the store. And I totally flipped out. I went into a crying hysterics because I wasn't going to have roasted onions in the gravy. And so that just goes to show you how deep food and passion and everything else goes with me. Ever since I was a very little kid. I went to acting school for a little while. Did a little bit of performing. Absolutely love that. I love the theater. Then after that, I was really going to pursue a career in performing, but I really thought that cooking was going to be what I wanted to do. I was the only two things I wanted to do was either be an actor or be a chef. Well, I figured I might as well be a chef. So went to school and got there. Traveled all over the country. Lived in Denver, Phoenix, Wyoming for about 20 years. I actually consider Wyoming home now. I desperately miss my brother and his wife and the kids up there. And all my friends up, especially up in Sheridan, Wyoming. My friends down in Cheyenne and in Casper and in Laramie. I miss you all. Miss my buddy Debbie and Connie and just everybody. I just miss everybody in Wyoming. And then and my friends in Colorado. But I'm out in California. I came out here for a specific reason that didn't seem to work out. And that's okay, because when things don't work out, wherever a door closes, a window opens, and that's the whole thing. And you know, I was pretty devastated, and then all of a sudden, I took my eyes off me, and I found the window, and the window came in the form of a British accent by the name of Tony Cohen, and suggested, "Hey, why don't you let's do this? You know, you love food, you love keto, let's do a show." And I was like, okay. So that's what we're doing. So, folks, with the show, I want to bring my passion of food over to you. I want you to see it. You know, I've won awards cooking. I've won, you know, I mean, just so many different things, and I absolutely love and I'm passionate about food. I love it more than anything. It has life for me. I want you to know that. I want you to feel that. I don't want to come across so technical. Folks, this is the first time I've ever done anything like this. So when it comes to my shows are going to be evolving. They're going to be changing. I'm going to be changing the styles, the formats. I'm going to be changing absolutely everything I do in regard to the shows, and making them more smooth, making them more concise, making them more fun, and making them more interactive. I just want you to give me patience, and I appreciate constructive criticism. I'd prefer it in a personal message to me through my page, not necessarily on the blog. You know, because I just would like it's just a nicer way of doing it. That way I can build a relationship with you. I just appreciate your time. I appreciate everybody sending out messages and being so supportive. I absolutely love food. I want you to know that. I love being the keto chef, and I want you to come along on the journey because I want to be able to transform my body. I mean, I'm doing it now. I'm in the gym. I want to eat better. I want you to come along with me. So let's cook together. Let's make this a journey about really great food. And forget about the diets. Let's just create food that tastes good. And the benefit is it's on the diet. And we get to have fun with it. And we get to drink wine. What more could be better than that? So if you'd like to know anything more about me, I know this is kind of quick. I can't sum up my life in 10 minutes. But I'm going to go and finish working out and then grab a shower and drink a lot of water. And maybe get something to eat. But I'll hopefully talk to y'all soon. Have any questions, message me on my Facebook page. Don't forget, check us out on the YouTube page. It's Executive Keto Chef, the Executive Keto Chef on YouTube. Share the videos, and thank you so much. I really, really do appreciate all of you watching. Thank you. Bye.